Welcome back, Barndo Lifers, and to the ultimate Barndominium build guide. If you're planning to build a Barndominium, the floor plan might be the most important decision you'll make. A good layout can save you tens of thousands of dollars and make your home more functional and even increase resale value later. Today we're going to be talking about why simple layouts save money, the right shop versus living space ratio, ceiling height decisions, very important, smart window placement, and how to design a Barndo that resells well later. Let's get into it. One of the biggest mistakes people make when designing a Barndominium is overcomplicating the floor plan. Every bump out, corner, or jog in a structure adds cost, folks. The most efficient Barndominiums are usually simple rectangles with an open floor plan. Well, this means that you're going to use fewer framing materials with all those bump outs and corners and jogs. Fewer roof transitions will help you with water leaks, and easier slab pours, very important. And also, simpler plumbing runs. Here's a great example of a simple rectangular Barndominium layout. This design layout minimizes walls and makes the space feel larger. Another big question people ask when designing a Barndo is, how much should be shop and how much should be living space? Well, I'm here to tell you that there isn't one right answer. But here's some common ratios that I'm going to give you. So we have 50-50 is great for, like, let's just say, you know, your shade tree mechanic, builders, hobbyists, and stuff like that. You know, a perfect example would be a 40 by 60 building. You would have a 1,200 square foot house and a 1,200 square foot shop. Then you go into a 60-40 living space. This is best for families. That's when you have like a 1,600 square foot home and a 1,000 square foot shop. A 70-30 living space is better for resale value. A great number of buyers care more about home than shop. Ceiling height is another huge decision. Typical Barndominium heights that I see these days, you know, they're 8-foot ceilings, which is the cheapest, but it feels very small and you feel trapped inside. I didn't like it at all. 9-foot is a standard residential feel, and then the 10-foot, it's popular. It's popular in Barndos. I have it in the kitchen here. And then vaulted ceilings are dramatic, but more expensive. Higher ceilings can make the home feel much larger, especially in open living spaces. Most Barndos that I see being built today, they have a 10-foot flat ceilings, standard in the bedrooms, and vaulted ceilings in the living room. This gives you the best balance between cost and visual impact. Also, high windows, like Celestri windows, can also bring in more natural light and make the rooms feel a lot taller. Since we're talking about windows, let's talk about window placement for your Barndominium. You know, window placement can make or break your build. Because Barndos often have large exterior walls, smart window placement can dramatically change the feel of the house. You need to start thinking about putting the largest windows in the living room and also facing the best view of your property. Another pro tip about window placement, if you have the big tall windows in the main living area, these windows should be on the south or east side, you know, because that brings in the natural light. You need to avoid too many windows on the shop side. That wall space is usually better for like tool storage. You put some shelves up and cabinets for all your tools, guys. Even if you're planning your perfect Barndominium for your forever home, you always have to think about resale value because life happens, right? So these are 5 design tips that usually make these Barndos sell better. You should design 3 bedrooms minimum, 2 bathrooms, an open kitchen and living room because that's what everybody wants these days, and garage or shop attached. I didn't use the garage or shop attached. We wanted all living space on our Barndo here, but I built a detached garage. Here's another pro tip. Design a mud room between the shop and the living area of the house. This acts as a buffer to keep dust, noise, and smells out of the main living space. You know, designing a floor plan is one of the most important steps in building a Barndominium. Keep the layout simple, guys. Plan your shop space carefully and think about how you'll actually use the home. In the next episode, we're going to talk about Barndominium framing and structural design. If you're planning a Barndo build, drop a comment below and tell me, how big are you planning to build? Thank you for joining me today. Please like, subscribe, and share. And welcome to Barndo Life. See ya.